This is Hinos the Sport, bringing you the heat and far. We keeping a foot on the whoop on the Hicks. We keeping a foot on the whoop on the Hicks. And like the breaded master that I am, I'm applying unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts his pipes. Let's talk about it, man. I was just watching this video on Floyd Mayweather Sr. talk about Deontay Wilder is trash. Deontay Wilder is unfixable. The shit that Floyd Mayweather Senior was saying, though, it was true boxing knowledge. It was a boxing purist information. And see, now Floyd Mayweather Senior got flack for it. Floyd Mayweather Senior was looked at as adverse in how he said it, but he told the truth. There was a lot of shit that he said that was true. Deontay Wilder has too many yes men in his fucking corner. You can't be a yes man. Pure beta supremes are yes men. You have to have alpha male energy when you talk, i.e. when you say something, it has to come out with absolute and resoluteness. It has to have purpose, confidence, and an abundance mindset that's associated with it. So when you talk to Deontay Wilder, you got to tell him the truth. Mark Breland is a true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics. He wasn't going to take the bullshit and fuck shit. And he told Deontay Wilder the truth. He paid for it, but he told him the truth. And those whom the truth set free are free indeed. The truth hurts, but it will set you free. And Mark Breland was telling him, look, man, this team that you got around you, Deontay Wilder got a bunch of users around him. And you got pure fucking beta supremes, and i.e. this Ticket TV. I'm going to get on his rabbit ass in this video a little bit, but more so in the next video, because the next video is going to be tailor-made to his ass. Betas congregate together, and a prediction constructs again. He knows the sport told you this stuff. 99% of motherfuckers on this planet are in a state of delusion. There's only 1% of people that are prescribing and basically aspirating themselves to be alphas, to have alpha male energy, and to have alpha male denotion. When we sit here, we look at Deontay Wilder and why he's in the precarious situation that he is, and why Deontay Wilder took the pay to fucking lose, is because Deontay Wilder found himself in a precarious situation to where he had a bunch of yes men around him. And the yes men advised him, look here, man, you got to get all that bread, dog. You got to get everything that's in front of you, man. You got to maximize everything. The reason why he knows the sport is quantified, calculated, and verified and certified to talk in cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true telefashion against Deontay Wilder is because he knows the sport. Nobody can say that. He knows the sport supported Deontay Wilder unquestionably, unequivocally, and without fail. Line upon line and precept upon precept. But I know what I saw. He knows the sport knows what he saw. And the true boxing eye test, it does not lie to you, man. And what it showed to us was a guy that took a pay to lose. People don't want to accept this, man. But it is what it is. Notice, I'm not sitting here and going as far as Floyd Mayweather Sr. And he had a lot of truths in what he said. But I'm not dish-ragging Deontay Wilder and calling him trash and unfixable. I believe Deontay Wilder is fixable. And I don't believe that Deontay Wilder is trash. So I disagree with Floyd Mayweather Sr. in those statements. But I understand the totality, the full weight, and the full gravity of his criticisms of Deontay Wilder. He just basically gave the most hard-lining, cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true telefashion to wake Deontay Wilder up. Because you see, you fighting against Floyd Mayweather. And when you fight against Floyd Mayweather, you're fighting against the PBC machine. The pristine forefathership of PBC was founded upon Floyd Money Mayweather. These fighters got to understand that. Earl the True Spence gets it. That's why Earl the True Spence never says nothing in contrarian or contrary to Floyd Mayweather. It's usually like just true alpha extraordinaires governed by true alpha economics, iron sharpen iron, basically competing against one another. But notice he never says nothing against him. When Deontay Wilder calls Floyd Mayweather a jealous hater, it's the pure fucking beta supreme that's activated in him. Because alpha males that prescribe to alpha male energy, that has alpha male lineage, they don't call other alpha males jealous haters. Usually that's a pure fucking beta supreme terminology. You find them in a neighborhood Hino's Sport YouTube channel. You find them all over the place, like la cucarachas. Yo no puedo caminar. La cucarachas. Yo no puedo caminar. Like scattering cockroaches from opera singing channels. Yeah. And then other opera singing channels. Yeah. And then all of them basically congregate together to hate and troll. So when Deontay Wilder did this, a lot lately, Deontay Wilder's been activating the pure fucking beta supreme that's in him, but it's prevalent because of the fact that he lacked a father in the home. Mark Breland was a father figure, a father personality, and a father role model, but you excoriated him. He was giving you true alpha extraordinaire, governed by true alpha economics, molding and training, and you excoriated him. Now you're around a bunch of cesspool of pure fucking beta supremes that's trying to basically take your money. This is very evident with the reality chick that you with. She's the man in the fucking house. She wears the fucking pants. She dictates the fucking terms. This is very clear because Deontay Wilder took the pay to lose. And the reason why he took the pay to lose, and notice, she ain't had nothing bad to say about it, because she saw the fucking payday. You know, there's this terminology with women that says money makes them come. Let me say it again. Money makes them come. There's actually a fucking song. I forgot the name of that fucking song. Y'all put it in the damn comment section, man. There's an actual song out there that says money makes me come. Do you know why these women say this shit? Do you know why these women operate in this fashion? Do you understand why these women think in this way? It's because it's the truth. Money makes them fucking come. That means advancement makes them come. That means being with somebody that has the potential to provide. You can be an alpha male and have the ability to provide, but you can also be a beta male provider. Deontay Wilder has been a beta male provider for years now. And it's been very clear with the decisions he's making. Trying to shop around against PBC. Trying to see if he can go with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Swords. Trying to see if how you want to cut against the grain of PBC. PBC teaches you how to have your own LLC. How come Deontay Wilder doesn't have his own LLC? How come he doesn't have his own business? See, I start questioning things when I start looking deeper and I start seeing, you know what? These tendencies was there from the jump. And I'm not saying that Deontay Wilder is not an alpha male. There's a lot of alpha male things in Deontay Wilder that you can find, you can denote, and you can see. But he ain't been activating that bronze bomber for a minute now. He's been activating pure fucking beta supreme ways. And we heard Bob Arum and Frank Warren tell us. So why are we hating when we know that we're giving cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-teller fashion? They told us that there was going to be a trilogy before the first punch was thrown in the first fight. Usually before you say something like that, that's like some WWE shit that you stage. That means you knew that you was in on it. And Deontay Wilder was in on it because he signed on the dotted line. This is what these Deontay Wilder fanboys, i.e. pure fucking beta supremes, don't want to tell you. See, I like Deontay Wilder. I root for Deontay Wilder. I actually love that brother. That's why I'm coming at him in admonishment, chastisement, dog. And I'm ethering and murking him and correcting his ass. Because he needs to be led right away from the pure fucking beta supreme of the LDBC, man. These guys are pure fucking beta supremes. It's very clear. Look at Deontay Wilder's career. You guys want to understand what I mean when I say pure fucking beta supremes leading pure fucking beta supremes into a blind, leading a blind into the ditch? Look at what happened when he started affiliating and associating himself with them. His career went down fucking hill. Now he has the stain of a paid to lose from a cracky ass crackhead. But if he would have stayed in lines with the Al Haymans of the world, Floyd Money Mayweathers of the world, Floyd Mayweather Seniors of the world, if he would have stayed with these motherfuckers, he wouldn't be in a precarious situation. So what's not cold-hearted about that? What's not unadulterated about that? And what's not the cutthroat truth-teller fashion that's associated with that? So when we ask ourselves a delineation, a distinction, a gulf, a separation, and basically the fact that there is a dividing factor that's associated with Deontay Wilder, what is it? Well, Floyd Mayweather Sr. said, although it was the ugliest form of truth that you can give a motherfucker, he wasn't lying. I don't like the moniker of the terms that he used, but I understand the root of the message. And because I understand that, it's like Hosea 4 verse 6 says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will reject thee. Let the good book say it again. So hear the good book and hear the good book. Well, Hosea 4 verses 6 says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will reject thee. Well, you rejected the knowledge of Al Heyman and him being the shrewdest businessman in boxing. You rejected the knowledge of Floyd Money Mayweather has been telling you, let me fucking train your ass. Because you do have some things about you that we need to fix. Look at Anthony Joshua. He's bending the proverbial fucking knee and kissing the ring while he's at it. And he's taking tutelage from Floyd Money Mayweather. You don't go against Mayweather because when you talk Mayweather, you talk boxing. Mayweather is the guy who had the Mayweather Da Vinci Code that nobody could fucking break. So why wouldn't you fall your rabbit ass up under him so that you can learn a thing or two and you can get yourself to the next level? Deontay Wilder is trainable. He's fixable. This is what Floyd Mayweather Sr. was saying. It was like a bait and switch to bring Deontay Wilder down. It's like a roller coaster effect. Shoot your ass up, bring your rabbit ass down. So that in that chastisement, in that admonishment, in that correction, you will bring your ass over to the pristine forefather of PBC, and i.e. the Mayweathers, so they could teach you a thing or two. Because Deontay Wilder needs to work on boxing skills. He needs to work on boxing fundamentals. There's nothing wrong with telling a motherfucker when you got an issue. See, and this is the problem with pure fucking beta supremes that root for Deontay Wilder. They don't want to hear no fucking admonishment. They don't want to hear no fucking correction. They don't want to hear anything that tells them that Deontay Wilder is fucking up. But Deontay Wilder's been doing a lot of fucking up. So how are we going to sit here and not tell him that? I'm not hating on Deontay Wilder. I'm not sitting here and saying Deontay Wilder's a bitch. I'm not sitting here clowning Deontay Wilder and calling him a fucking clown. You guys know when I clown a motherfucker, it's because they deserve it. And it's because they got slide to the mouth. Like that fucking Ticket TV. Coming on my fucking channel, getting slide to the mouth. So you get ether and murk every fucking second. Until you bend the proverbial fucking knee and kiss the ring while you at it. That type of shit is different. We're talking about admonishing. We're talking about correcting. We're talking about rebuking. And we're talking about bringing your brethren up. This is what iron sharpens iron is all about. Because if you don't do this, what ends up happening is you find yourself in a precarious situation to where you enable pure fucking beta supreme behavior. And that's what's happening with Deontay Wilder. That's what's happening with Deontay Wilder fanboys. They are allergic to the truth. They are allergic to hearing anything that criticizes Deontay Wilder and that tells Deontay Wilder you need to do fucking better. Life is all about improving, man. Why do you think self-improvement is a continuum? Why do you think self-improvement is an indefinite thing? Because you gotta always fucking improve. There's no, oh, I've reached to a certain pinnacle, I've reached to a certain level. There's no such thing as that, because once you get stagnant, it means you're regressing, because there's actually nothing there's nothing that exists that's called stagnancy. Either you're progressing or you're fucking regressing. Let me say it again. Either you're progressing or you're regressing. And in this instance, Deontay Wilder is fucking regressing. So what's not the cold-hearted? What's not the unadulterated? What's not the cutthroat truth teller fashion? So when it's all said and done, when we tell a truth about Deontay Wilder, we're telling a truth about a guy that has found himself in a lot of pure fucking beta supreme tendencies, pure fucking beta supreme ways, in pure fucking beta supreme precarious situations. Drop the LDBC affiliation, fall your ass up on the Al Heyman, fall your ass up on the Floyd Mayweather, fall your ass up under the Mayweathers, dog. Because when it's all said and done, the Hino Sport Original tells you that when you fall your ass up under the Mayweathers, you're gonna be crispier than a fucking 3-piece. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat teller fashion. I keep the foot on the what? On the X. I keep the foot on the what? On the X. This is Hino Sport. Check it out.